Hello and welcome to my Let's Failtrain Ancient Domains of Mystery. This game is a roguelike. Now, you're probably a bit confused. Firstly, I am Griffin God. As you can tell, I am very loud and very in your face. Also, hopefully I am not going to deafen you. Secondly, Ancient Domains of Mystery is a roguelike game, and as you might confused, roguelikes are a notoriously difficult, infuriating, and amazing to watch people get frustrated with. Roguelikes are basic games, very well coded in most cases, but have no graphical interface whatsoever. They actually use ASCII key sets to replace them. Now, ASCII key sets are usually different characters, like your main character is an ampersand. Maybe enemy monsters are capital T's or F's or U's and FU's, things like that. But there are some absolutely fantastic and very famous roguelikes, such as Dwarf Fortress. Now, if you're curious what I mean, and you've got to my channel from maybe some other Let's Player, or you've browsed it, I would recommend looking up Jefmajor's or Plumphelmetpunk's Let's Plays of Dwarf Fortress. Jefmajor's is a very funny, very toilet humor version of the game, while Plumphelmetpunk is a very somewhat serious and role-playing, but just as entertaining. Both of them are very entertaining in different measures. They're probably two extremes of the same spectrum. Now, let's get started with this game. Oh, this game, I have played this game very, very much, and I have never gotten very far in it. I think the most I've gotten to is level 12, and that's it. Now, this recording will go on till I die, which may be 10 minutes, maybe 2 hours, I don't know. We will find out together, children. Let us begin the adventure of Ancient Domains of Mystery, version 1.1.1. This is just the little background information. Now, here we go. Let us generate a new character. Now, I don't actually know what... Apparently there is, when you're born, the month and what day it is, you get special bonuses for the game. You also get different aspects as well, which are all randomized. You know, I can't set my computer time to be like the 8th of July and it'll tell me, oh, you're always going to have plus 10% chance to die whenever something breathes on you. No. It's all randomized. I'm sure someone has figured out the method to this, but I am too stupid to do that. I'm also too lazy. Now, I'm going to choose a specific character because each time I have chosen, I have died horribly. Now, I'm going to be unimaginative. I'm going to be a human, but I'm going to be an elementalist. So I get to fire fireballs and lightning and frost bolts. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. Now, you are born to be a male human. You have brown hair, light blue eyes, and a tanned complexion. Okay? Your parents belong to a nobility. They are rich, respected, wealthy, and own more than they can count. Oh, hey, I'm a spoilt brat. As a child, you had to survive pretty harsh times, since your parents seemed to have run out of luck. Their wealth was ever declining, then times were very hard. See, my dad, he was an alcoholic, and my mum, she just kept buying all those really weird tools. I mean, she loved candles for some reason. She just loved them. In my youth, you enjoyed competition against others to the fullest. You were a very active kid. Well, I was competitive against the butlers, but they had to, because I would get my parents to kill them if they didn't let me win. As a young adult, you left your home because of trouble with your parents. They didn't raise my allowance. I told them again and again I wanted 50 gold pieces per hour, but no, they refused, so I ran away. They opposed your plans for the future without understanding your wishes. Yes, I wanted more money! More money! So I decided to live on my own. I wandered through the country for many years, growing older and wiser, learning many things. I tripped up at the age of 25 and somehow found that I could fire magic and decided I was a fully learned elementalist. See, I led a very interesting youth. Let's continue! Shall your attributes be modified randomly or answering questions? Well, I've never answered questions, so let's make this silly. Now, my background history is I'm a spoiled brat that tripped over a rock. You and your friends pass a lot of time by fighting among each other. Not seriously, but to test your strength, cunning, and physical prowess, will you train hard in order to be the best of them all, even if this means that you will have less time for other activities. Try to win with dirty tricks. Oh, yes, dirty tricks. After ending your apprenticeship, you travel the country for several years performing odd jobs in order to earn a living. While wandering the wilderness during an especially unrewarding winter month, you come across another traveler, gravely injured by wolves and barely conscious. Will you strip the traveler of everything valuable and leave him to die? Strike the killing blow of mercy, thus sparing him many days of suffering and with hardly a chance of survival. Camp for a few days and try to aid him as... I think we know which one I'm going to pick. Well, you might, but I know. I'm going to strip the traveler of everything valuable and leave him to die. The final day of your apprenticeship has come. All hardships have been mastered. How come my final day of apprenticeship I tripped over a rock? All hardships have been mastered. All lessons learned. All grapes forgotten. Well, yeah, I forgave that rock. You know, the fact it gave me the powers to summon fireballs from my fingers. It's quite a good thing. Quite pleasantly, your master's... My master? My rock was my master? Wow. Master Rock. Rock of the Masterdom. Surprises you with a farewell gift. 1 of 4 to be exact, will you? Pick a pair... Where the hell did a rock get sturdy boots, a slender dagger, a small pouch of coins, and a few final bits of advice? A, B, C. A, B, C. A, B, C. I don't know. I'm going to go with a dagger. A dagger's always nice. While playing in the fields during your childhood, your attention is attracted by something glinting in the sunlight. It turns out to be a ring, definitely pretty, maybe even value. Will you put it on to see how it looks for you? Show it to your parents. Nah, I've abandoned my parents. Try to trade it with your friends. Keep on searching in hope of finding more treasures. No, I'm going to put on the ring. One night, you wake up of a strange dog in the yard. The dog is bleeding and critically hurt. Will you end the dog's suffering? Try to medicate the dog. Wake your father and mother up, or ignore the dog. Well, I'm a spoiled brat that doesn't care for anything that does not benefit me, so I ignore the dog. Having finally mastered the basics of repression, I've mastered it twice. Your master sends you to deliver a valuable package to the neighbor village. You get waylaid about halfway there, standing on a bridge crossing a foaming river. Bandits approaching from both sides. Will you surrender your possessions, failing your task? Shout for help, ready your weapons, and fight for your life. Risk the river despite your meager swimming skills. Now, what would a spoilt brat do? Spoilt brat. That's actually a difficult one, because there's none of these that would be spoiled brat, because I would have picked E, wandered through, declaring that I am worth more than them, and probably die, actually, so that would probably be a silly choice. So, I'm going to pick C, which probably is a bit out. You could probably, figure out which one's better. After many years of toil, you have completed your apprenticeship. Do you, A, thank your master politely and set out into the world, confident that you have learned everything you need to know? Nah. Seek to learn more from your master, believing that he still has more knowledge to share. Well, I'm going to assume he's a paranoid slave. Slay your master so that nobody else will learn his knowledge. Yes! After serving your master for several months, you feel like you have learned hardly anything. One day, while sweeping your master's study during his absence, you can't help but feel curious about the contents of a large dusty tomb resting by the pedestal in the corner of the room. Of course, your master forbade you to even look at it, let alone touch it. Will you heed the command of master? Give in to temptation and peruse the book. Accidentally knock the pedestal over, hoping to get a lucky glance at something interesting. Ask your master about the book when he comes. Nah. I'm amazed that this master is taking me on. I'm a spoiled brat that's always behind his back and will eventually kill him. Also, I do apologise for this cold, and I will be coughing, but I'll try my best to not deafen you about it. Like there. It's a really dry throat I've got, but besides it, you do not want to know about my ill health. You want to know how quickly I can die, and I will benefit you. And don't worry, I'll try and speed up these introductions from now on out, so you'll just see the good, meaty action. But if you want me to play a dedicated character, leave it in the comments, and I will get onto it. Just saying, if you've watched this far in, better for you to know. In cold winters, lots of wood is needed to keep your home warm. In the vicinity of your home, there's a sacred grove. My sacred grove is being desecrated. That never was touched by your family. I'm going to be desecrating it. 2 hours away, up a steep hill. Also, the reference was to Warcraft 3. I used to play it a lot, and still do it to some point. Up a steep hill is a forest where your family used to fetch wood for centuries. Will you? A. Fetch the fire. Wait. Where your family used to fetch wood. I'm a spoilt brat, so let's see. Fetch the firewood out of the sacred grove. Yes. As a child, whenever your friends had an idea of going to the nearby graveyard at dark night, dark night, and asked Batman, hi Batman, and asked you to join them, you went along because you were forced to, went along curious because to see how the others behaved, stayed home helping your mother, went fishing. Oh, went fishing. Screw you guys, going to the graveyard. I'm gonna go get dinner. I'm gonna go B. Oh, let's see. No. This one, I'm gonna probably choose 1 to DV because that will at least make me survive a little longer than expected. So, yeah, I'm gonna go E. What is my name? My name is Griffin God. The first. Oh, or just Griffin God. Griffin God works. As you can see, this is the ASCII interface. I am the red ampersand. Up. If you can see my mouse, I'll just rotate around it. There's a lovely line underneath that dictates me. Sometimes events will happen where you can't actually see my character. That just dictates that I've either went invisible or I've gone blind. Usually one or the other. You talk to the village elder. Us village is pestered by critters from the caves to the southeast. Kill them all! Kill them all! Okay, I'll go kill them all. Ooh, let's check. What items do I have? I have a robe and a sandals. But I have quite a lot of rings. This could be beneficial. Let's equip my rings. On my left hand, I shall equip my quarterstaff. On my left ring, and my right ring, I will equip rings. Lo and behold. Fire resistance makes me resistant to fire. Durr. And stun resistance means at least, I don't know if it means I will never get stunned, or it's less likely that I'll get stunned, but here's hoping it makes me immune, because running into walls is not very fun. What other equipment do I have? I have water, booze, and willpower. I'm gonna drink the scroll of increased melee damage. If you guys can tell me if these kind of scrolls are permanent or temporary, that would be quite nice to know. Because in my head, I just think that they're temporary, but I could be wrong because I've not read too much into this. I know some of these potions, like Potion of Willpower, I believe permanently boosts my willpower, but its Potion of Potential Willpower, I think, is temporarily raising it. Booze, I don't know, and water, you're totally beyond me. I know water, if it's holy, I can use it on certain items to benefit, and if I dip my sword in it, it will become rusty, which I don't want to do. Wands, door creation. 2 wands, yes, because creating a door is handy. You never know when you might need a door to stop the floods of enemies from breaching in. Actually, that could be beneficial. Some monsters actually can't open doors, so, you know, it's good to lock them in. I'm going to go head to the shop to buy some food, because your character, bizarrely, is hungry. Like, he needs to be fed. Yes, he needs to be ate. He needs to eat very regularly. So I'm just going to grab maybe 6. Yep, 6 lovely things of food. Also, if you're curious to how to play this game, I may do a tutorial for you. But I might not, because then I want to watch you fail. If I'm going to fail, I'm going to take you all down with me. Oh! You encounter a pack of wolves. Do you want to evade or fight? Well, this is going to be a Failtrain, so let's fight. Gonna cast a spell. Gonna cast Frostbolt. And freeze the wolves. Yay! Oh! Freeze the wolves. Freeze! Oh, this could be bad. Oh god, that's a lot of wolves. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, feck. Oh, well, that goes to show that I am dead. All that 10, 12 minutes of preparing my character to ultimately die to the first couple of monsters I see. So wonderful. Well, thank you for watching me play.